You're learning English. You study grammar, you memorize vocabulary, and you even watch movies in English. But when something real happens, something chaotic, fast, and totally unexpected, your brain freezes. You know the words, but they just don't come out right. That's because language is more than rules. It's experience. And storytelling is the fastest way to build that experience. So if you've ever thought, why can't I speak the way I understand? Subscribe now. And like this video if you've ever wished you could sound more natural in real moments. Let's get started. I was 23 and working part-time at a hotel near Miami Beach. Fancy place. Big weddings, rich guests, and celebrities sometimes. I didn't care much about that. I just needed the money. Most weekends I worked weddings. Set up, serve food, clean up. Long hours, good tips. That Saturday felt like any other. We had a wedding booked in the ballroom. 200 guests, open bar, and a 3-course dinner. The bride's family was from New York, the groom's from Atlanta. Big energy. About an hour before the reception, a manager pulled me aside and said, "Hey, someone important might be coming tonight. Just be cool, okay?" I nodded. I'd heard that line before. By 8 in the evening, the ballroom was packed. Music was loud, drinks were flowing, and people were dancing like crazy. I was carrying a tray of champagne when someone tapped my shoulder. It was another server. She whispered, "He's here." I raised an eyebrow. "Who?" She just nodded toward the door. I turned, and there he was, DJ Khaled, dressed in white, thick beard, massive chain around his neck. He walked in like he owned the place. No one announced him. No big entrance. But suddenly the whole vibe changed. People noticed. Phones came out. Some tried to act chill, others rushed toward him. The couple getting married? They looked shocked and thrilled. Apparently, the groom's cousin knew someone who knew someone, and DJ Khaled actually showed up. He didn't stay long. Maybe 30 minutes. But during that time, I was the one assigned to bring him drinks. Just my luck. I walked over, hands sweating, trying to remember how to sound normal. "Would you like something to drink?" I asked. My voice cracked a little. He smiled. "What you got, my brother?" I stuttered for a second. Water, soda, champagne, wine." He nodded slowly. "Bring me water." "Cold." I ran back to the bar, grabbed the coldest bottle I could find, and returned. "Here you go, sir." He looked me in the eye and said, "Appreciate it. You doing good work." That moment stuck with me. Not just because of who he was, but because of how he said it. You doing good work. Not textbook English. No, you are doing good work. Just smooth, real, everyday talk. I said, "Thank you." And he gave me a thumbs up. That was it. Later, when he left, the bride said, "Thanks for keeping it together." I didn't even know what to say. But inside I was proud. I'd spoken English under pressure. Under real pressure. And I hadn't messed it up. I went home that night and thought about it. About how he spoke. About how I spoke. I replayed every word. Not to memorize, but to feel. I wanted to remember the rhythm, the casual tone, the little choices that made it feel real. Let's break down what you learned from this story. First, you saw what real English sounds like in spontaneous moments. Not slow, not perfect, just natural. "What you got, my brother?" "Bring me water." "Appreciate it." These are phrases you don't find in grammar books, but they're what real conversations are made of. Second, you learned how to stay calm under pressure. You don't need long sentences. Short, clear responses work best in fast situations. Here you go. "Thank you." Simple works. Third, you saw how observing people, how they talk, how they respond, is one of the best ways to improve. Language is not just about knowing. It's about noticing. So if you found this story helpful, subscribe now. We post new stories every day to help you train your English with real experiences, not just rules. And tell us in the comments, what's one unexpected English moment you've had in real life?